Well, hello everyone. Good day, good new day. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful week and a wonderful day, depending on the time that you're watching this here video. My name is Jason Miles, and thank you again for watching this video. This is a 20-part series. Today's installment is the 12th version in this 20-part series, and they're just small little business tips, pieces of advice, if you will, things that I've learned throughout my career, things to do, things not to do, how to whatever. And today's topic is when you have the right plan in place, execute. When you know that the plan that you have is the one you want to go with, execute. Now that sounds really simple, but the reality of it is more often than not, people suffer from analysis paralysis. You know, it's never good enough. It's not ready yet. You're never going to know when it's good enough or when it's ready until you actually do it. You have to actually do a thing and then be consistent at that. You have to execute your plan. Now, again, as we've discussed before, it doesn't matter if it's the right plan, the perfect plan. As we already know, things are going to be modified. You have to be willing to go out there and get stuff done. You have to be willing to do things a little bit differently. You don't always want to go with the status quo. You have to make stuff happen. We're looking at things like online sales. You know, our typical brick and mortar businesses, especially the big box stores, the things that we're used to, you know, the Walmarts, the Macy's, you know, those huge retail outlets. They of course they did great numbers, but they had to shift into an online piece because it's absolutely massive. I mean, look at what was going on this past Christmas of 2015. It was the online sales were absolutely off the charts. So people had to do that. But what got them there? What got them there was the execution of small companies that were willing to embrace a new technology, a new way to do business. And that's online. Marketing online, selling online, doing all your distribution online, making it easier for you as a seller of goods, as well as making it easier for the consumer. They just have to sit there and wait for it. A great friend of mine gave me an analogy years back, and it's the big ship tugboat. You know, you've got this big ship and it's moving, and this goes to talk about the execution. You as a small business owner can execute a lot faster, and you're the tugboat, can execute a lot faster than these larger companies that you may feel like you're competing against, but you're not competing. You're offering something new in the marketplace. But those big box stores, those big competitors are the big battleships, if you will, or cruise ships. For that cruise ship to figure out what it needs to do and turn around and do a 180 to make that happen, that's something that you can do on a dime. It might take them 50 miles to do a U-turn. And that's something you can literally stop and do right then and there. But that goes to what we talked about before in terms of being able to switch up your strategy. If you see you need to tweak it, you go from there. But if you don't execute, you'll never be able to do any of this. If you don't execute your plan, you won't know if it's right or wrong. If you're sitting around waiting for perfection, you will wait until the end of days, because nothing is perfect. The only thing perfect is imperfection. Imperfection is perfectly imperfect. So execute. Get out there, do your thing, pay attention to what's going on in your business, and just make it happen. This is your man, Jason Miles, and as always, here's to your success.